Once upon a time, some people who happened to be really poor, who were probably black, because a lot of poor people are, which is a great story for another time, had come up with something amazing. It was incredible. What was it? So, the media slithered its tentacles through the ghetto because it loves the taste of poverty, and it came across this thing. So some poor souls were like, hey, yeah, all of a sudden I can get treated like royalty, flown places, fuck hot girls, take care of my family who needs it, fuck more hot girls, and be a part of this thing that's blowing everyone's mind because there's something otherworldly about it. So some people were like, no! And other people were like, they're gonna anyway! So some really talented and well-meaning people who were born into bad situations said, yes! So, guess what happened? Well, when it was digesting this strange new energy, it realized it had no idea what it had just consumed. There was nothing else like it. It's all mine. And now, all I have to do is come up with a name for it thought darkly. And the name the stupid, slithery, slimy, sleazy, salesman-y, slippery, son of a make money off everyone's suffering, sneaky snook came up with was breakdancing. The stupidest fucking name on earth. It sounds like shit. How much more can I say it? Breakdancing sounds like some stupid, silly ass thing that just, it sounds off. The name doesn't fit. There's b-boying, which stands for something. Nah, too respectful. There's breaking, which sounds better, but sounds too like it knows. I'll just go with breakdancing, the name that sounds like it's being dragged through broken glass. And so the media enjoyed it. It was delicious. But then, it began to feel sick. The hunger. A better one. A new thing. There's more. It hurts. So the media digested what it could and shit its breakdancing back out into the same dark, rainy, depressing ghetto it consumed it from. But it couldn't get everything though. No. For it was raw energy, and from it sprang new styles, new moves, new concepts. There was so much alignment, so much math, so much timing involved. But it grew, it couldn't stop, and it began to evolve itself. It moved across oceans. It amazed and influenced people of all nationalities and beliefs. There was too much of it to go away. So even though it had its old, hideous, stupid, ugly, ridiculous sounding name attached to it, it didn't matter. The ones who knew it forgot its name from time to time. It just was. And it was so complex, there was so much finding out to do, that anyone who understood it probably didn't have much time to devote to being anti-productive and worsening their lives, because it made them think super hard about things. Everything. Seriously. Everything. All the things. Anyway, it was about 2009 again by this point, and it had just eaten a bunch of those fucking singing movies. Either that or it was about to right after. Anyway, it realizes the small, energetic, glowing orb of shit that it left earlier had grown into a wonderful family. That smell. Breakdancing! Stupid ass name, but whatever, it was a while ago. So it took a few more bites, but it was already so bloated with reality shows and news about the war, and it had so many other poor people's lives it never ruined before and give dumb names to, that it couldn't stay focused and moved on. Slithering back every once in a while to nab someone who doesn't know enough yet to know that they're just gonna put the whole thing in slow-mo and make it look really super cool and give you all these totally necessary camera angles in case it wasn't already amazing as fuck because it's breakdancing. Even with that dumb name, it prevails. So what if it's meant to be looked at from the same point of view from start to finish? But no, it didn't seem to make its mouth parts feel as moist as the first time. And the energy was unshaken. This thing, this dance, the way people make three-dimensional body art continued to do what it does. Evolve. Now, it's never going away. When people see it, when children see it, when old men see it, when people who have never been around civilization see it, when people who have lived their entire lives in the city see it, their minds are all blown. Something's happening, even if they don't understand what they're looking at. Some part of them kind of does. Part of it makes sense to them in a very simplistic and beautiful way, but seems odd in a very alien-like and futuristic way too. Or like they understand more about themselves when they see someone else do it. Like someone from the future coming back in time and saying, "Look, you made the tools. You could have been doing this the whole time." It's too real to go away. There's too much to it. There's something deep and philosophical about it that make it truly an exploration of self and will, and science and exploration and ingenuity that make it so savable and keepable and reusable. It gives life. It gives youth. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. It gives you coordination. You understand alignment. It makes you strong, both physically and mentally. It makes you think super hard, which makes you think super hard, which is a good thing. Breaking evolved from good and not evil. No amount of money can ever buy 2000s, no matter how much. And so this thing, breaking, which had been born out of truth, had become unstoppable. And no one wanted it to stop, so it stayed forever and ever. The end.